New at 5, who does a vote by mail only election hurt more? Would it hurt Republicans or Democrats more? Studies shared with the New York Times says it's complicated, but in Hamilton County, both sides see reason to worry. Reporter Larry Seaward explains.
Vote no!
They lined up in Norwood with masks in April. Voters told to drop off or mail primary ballots did what most normally do. The opposite of what vote-at-home advocates want this November in every state, including Ohio.
Half the people do it in person, and to take that away would be a dramatic difference in how we cast a ballot in a presidential election. And for that reason, I'm concerned about a mail-in only election.
Studies cited in this New York Times article found generally higher turnout and equal benefits for both parties. Campaigns get lists of all voters asking for vote-by-mail ballots and can spend time and energy targeting only those people with ads. But one researcher found disparities in votes that showed up too late to count. Larger numbers came from rural areas with mostly Republican voters. Hamilton County's GOP chair saw few disadvantages, just one giant red flag.
Eliminating a method of voting that so many people use, and that is the in-person polling location voting, is dangerous, and I think does have the effect of suppressing the vote ultimately, and that's a bipartisan issue.
Gwen McFarland, chair of the Hamilton County Democratic Party, agrees.
It has a lot of relevance because most people are accustomed to voting in their neighborhoods.
Because of coronavirus, election boards had no choice but to limit in-person voting last month. For November, Hamilton County is talking about consolidating some of its 430 polling places, but McFarland wants more focus on helping voters understand options.
At this particular point, it appears to be a lot of confusion about how are we going to vote? Are we going to be able to vote in a safe area? Are we going to be able to vote if we're doing in person in a safe, secure area?
Ohio's Secretary of State says early, by mail, in-person voting, they're all options for November. He hasn't made a decision yet, and election boards say it's critical to know by the end of summer. Larry Seaward, WCPO 9 News.